morning traffic going to work up right now. So I watched a YouTube video last night before I went to bed. It's called Round Table on YouTube. If you've not seen it, Google it, it's really good. Where they get like big name actors, De Niro, Tom Hanks, etc. around a table, obviously, a round table. And they just talk about life and careers in general and stuff. It's really interesting. But Tom Hanks said something that I really resonate with. And it was this concept of this too shall pass. So he related to his career and life in that, you know, when things are going down, when you're not feeling great, when life is basically not good, this too shall pass. You feel great, you feel like you know everything, you know all the answers, this too shall pass. And it kind of resonated with me because that is really pertinent to trading. So if you're on drawdown, if you feel like you can't get anything right, you can't get a trade right, you don't feel like any trade is going to be a winner, you're not resonating with the market conditions, this too shall pass. As long as you don't blow your account, as long as you don't revenge trade and mess everything up during these times, this too shall pass. And similarly, you know, last couple of months I've been trading quite well. I really kind of resonate with the market. I'm winning trades. This too shall pass. So it's a concept, maybe you can write it down, but it really resonated with me. I think it's something good to kind of remember. This too shall pass. So Megan's stuck in the UK with COVID. These two are my pals, aren't you? Aren't you guys? It's just us three. It's been us three for the past month, isn't it? Yeah? Silly billies. Right, so I want to talk a little bit about the business side of things, the business I'm running, RTFX. If you're interested, link down below if you're a trader. But I thought maybe you'd find it interesting, maybe you won't. Let me know down in the comments whether you find this kind of stuff interesting. For those of you that aren't aware, about 2 years ago, because of all the scammers and crap in the market, I thought about setting up something that could help newer traders come in and learn how to trade the right way. Now, I'm not saying we're the only one that does that. There's a lot of great platforms out there, but unfortunately, there's a lot of shite as well. So it took me, I started this just prior to the pandemic. So I think it was January 2019. 2019, yeah. And it took me so long to get the website developed, to get the payment gateway. If you know what a payment gateway, it is an absolute nightmare getting a payment gateway. I don't know whether it's just here in the UAE, because it's obviously tax-free, but it took me about 6 months. We got rejected by everything because of the word Forex, because of the reputation of the industry. Lots of companies thought we were a broker, which we're not. We're just an educational platform. Anyway, it took me 6 or 7 months to get that sorted. And then we had to program that payment gateway, and then it was another like 2 or 3 months, and obviously all the costs of this are kind of adding up. So yeah, this is kind of what I did, or what RTFX did, when we finally could accept payments. Excuse me if you're hearing some drilling down there, they're doing my garden. So you can see here, this was our kind of P&L for the past few months. Not a lot of money, but we have just started. Nobody can ever tell me like, oh, you only make money from your business, because it's completely untrue. I haven't even added in all the costs, and well, actually I've added in some of the costs here. I'll show you the cost of expenses. So, you know, massively down, and that doesn't even include things like trade license, things like bank fees, the money you have to keep into the bank. What else? Hosting, you know, just got another invoice for hosting for the year, etc. So it just shows you all these things behind the scenes that you may not realize about, you know, running a website. And you know, I'm perfectly fine. I understand that it's going to take time. The main thing here, I mean, we've got our Discord here. The membership is great. We're up to about 35 members now. All great members. Like I love streaming to RTFX, probably more than I like streaming to YouTube actually in the morning, because you know, you get to know the people in your group, the people in your community, and that's what my kind of vision is. I don't want it to be like a free-for-all. I will eventually put a cap on the number of members we can have, because I want to know our members. I want to know how we can help them. I want to know their style, and that's what we have right now. So me, Andrew, and Glenn are kind of the three mentors we have. Are are really enjoying what we do. And you know, obviously we do the giveaways. This is one of the things that I wanted to do, was to give back. You know, we're okay. You know, I'm still here after 2.5 years of having a failing business, really. So it kind of shows that I am a full-time trader. But yeah, I thought this maybe a bit interesting to you. Again, I'll kind of, if you want to know this in a bit more detail, I can do that. Yeah, so $100, we made 378 bucks in December. A decent month in November because we had our Black Friday sale. But you know, look at all this, nothing, and that was the same for 2020 and 2019. No, sorry, what year are we in? This was the same for 2019, where it was just zero, nothing coming in and only things going out. I'm about 6 figures in the red with the amount of investment I spent on it. But you know, that's the realities of having a business. You take time to grow it, and the main thing is now that I realize with trading, what I didn't do when I was learning how to trade is I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm just enjoying it. And yeah, so there's a little bit of an insight. I'll keep continuing this. If you want, let me know in the comments whether you like this stuff, if you want to know more about it, my kind of experience. But yeah, that's it. So on the year, we grossed about 4,460, and as I said, in terms of expenses, you know, obviously massively down in the hole. That doesn't even include everything else. Sorry, can't see my hand there. Everything else that I've spent on it. So maybe an interesting snapshot for you. Look at the shit tip this garden is in right now. It's been like this for a few months. I just realized it was very close to my face there. So it's been like this for a few months. Thankfully today is the first day. We are getting the company in to start the landscaping. We've got all the tiles there. We did have tiles before, because this is obviously looks like shit. There's our new tile sample. We have lights and stuff built in. We had old tiles here, but we decided, but we didn't decide. Let's say my better half decided that she didn't like those tiles anymore, so I had to buy some new ones. And yeah, next few days all this will be completely transformed. Exciting. And what I eventually want to have is I want to have like a pergola come up there, come down on that kind of sitting area with some lights on it. But and then hopefully eventually a little plunge pool in there, barbecue area in here. It'll look beautiful.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the race.
Right, so since it's the first week in January, what I usually do, what I personally do, is normally set my goals for the year. Now, it's my personal goals. I know in this industry sometimes you can get caught in on what other people are doing, what other people have done, what other people are making, and on the other industries as well. But you know, you've got to be, I mean, basically the only person you're in competition with is yourself, right? So your goals are going to be relevant to you. Don't think about anyone else. Everybody else goes at their own pace. So for me personally, my goals are, firstly, I want to beat my record since I've been consistent, which is 33%, which is actually my age right now. So I want to beat my age this year. I would like to get 10,000 subs on YouTube. That would be quite nice. I'd like to get at least one of our members funded, some kind of funded account, whether it be the 50k giveaway we do, link down below, or anything. But yeah, at least one member to be funded, which would be great. What else was there? I can't. There was one more. Just enjoy life. I think just enjoy my life. Oh, and also to get another 2 funded accounts. So personally 2 funded accounts. So increase my equity by 400 grand. And for me, that would be a lovely year. So something I massively recommend you guys do. You can use a SMART acronym. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-based. I always recommend also, another my last tip for the goals is to, sorry, there's someone looking at me there because I've got my phone out here. But one of my biggest tips would be to make sure you're looking at December. You know, we don't try, you know, I always look at December from the start of the year. You know, it's a long-term game, and again, it helps my mindset. So if I've got a goal of beating 33%, if I decent first quarter of, I don't know, a double-digit month or a few decent months, then, you know, it just helps my mindset knowing that I don't have that far to go to hit the target, and that I'm very happy with. Remember, I'd be very happy with a Warren Buffett 20. So, yeah, write it down, down in your diary, write it on a note, but set your goals for the year. Peace. So it's now Wednesday morning, or Thursday morning, 6th of Jan, Thursday morning. And the Bitcoin trade I was talking about yesterday, bring off quite well. So a good structure here, nice little squeeze into the zone, daily chart, higher time frame confidence was good. And we've had a decent reaction. So I've taken some, I've not taken some profits yet. I will look to take up some profits, half off at some point today. But I'm just going to let this run, and hopefully a nice little winner. So lovely to wake up to. First trade of the year. Let's go. Right guys, it's Friday morning, and look how beautiful this is. I mean, come on. Just, you go through the horrible summer and then you get to this. This is just, makes me so happy, you know. Makes me happy to do what I do. I love what I do. I love the fact that I can walk Royce here at 10 o'clock in the morning. Before my morning scan on the website at 11:30. It's NFP day today. Normally with NFP I stay out the market. I'm not really interested in trading news. I think that's a quick way to go broke. Partners in crime, you all ready for NFP? Huh? What's your trading strategy, Sydney? What's your trading strategy today? Are you going to stay in the market? Are you going to let the market tell you what it wants to do? Yeah, Sid? Hey, Sid. What are you going to do? Tell me. You making some money? As far as I'm concerned, you're just a cost right now, aren't you? Both of you. You're just costs. You're just monthly costs, aren't you? Daddy needs to trade very well to keep up with your costs, doesn't he? Right, so that's the week finished. We've just had the NFP numbers here in Dubai. Yes, Sid? Hello. Came in a little bit better than expected, but didn't really affect the markets, you know, power of the trend. I did think markets would fall. The interesting thing is the dollar fell with it. So I was thinking SPX fall, dollar rise, but we seem to be getting SPX fall and a dollar fall. So I was looking at USD knock long, but it seems to be that's probably gone away from me. But Bitcoin's still looking good. Bitcoin's still in. That's obviously traded over the weekend, so we're going to have a look at that over Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, now's the time to relax and see what we get up to on the weekend. Right guys, that's a wrap on the first vlog. Now, as this is the first one, it's probably going to be the worst one, right? Let me know down in the comments what you liked about it, maybe what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, possibly like the business side of stuff, talking about it, maybe like the trading side of stuff, maybe you want to see more of that, maybe you like the lifestyle side of stuff, maybe you want to see more of that, maybe you want to see more of Royce. There he is in the corner if you can see him. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll try to release these every week and hopefully get better as I go along. So remember, make sure you like. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Stay safe. Peace.